Let's get ready, say, go. This was one, this was one, this was one, this was one. Let's go. This was one, this was one, this was one, this was one. Rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. Far beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold, turns today, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, don't be afraid, you got the power to get through the darkest night. Chala! Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. At the past, you may take seem all the same. If the road ahead should lead you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It is time for Spaghett Friends Toy Show, episode 262. What's going on, people? This be your boy Smith, as always, joined by the usual suspects. What's going on, fellas? Yeah, we got a great show tonight. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes to let everybody get themselves situated, because we got a good show for tonight. Oh, what, that game? That's what's up. What I was about to say, any pickups, anything before we really gotta get into it? By the way, I hear that Xanatos is finally dropping in retail. I'm gonna have to go check out my local Target when I get a chance this weekend. Oh, word? Hold on a second. I thought I added that shit. Shit. All right, try talking now.
Testing?
Yeah, they should hear you now.
Right.
All right. But yeah, I was saying, if you guys got anything y'all want to throw out there for some pickups or whatever, before we get into the nitty gritty.
I got I got my clone commander. I got one of my clone commander Jesse's from Walmart from Black Series. I ordered two. I ordered one for in store pickup, and I ordered one to ship to my house because Walmart is like notorious for canceling orders. So I kind of got two because I'm like, maybe they'll cancel one, but I'll get the other, and I ended up getting both. So I got those. That's pretty cool. Um, that's the only like that's the only really like notable thing I got. Like I just got like some other like random shit, but nothing like overly exciting, you know? Jira says he got the Sinestro Corpse Batman.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I
That's
picked up
pretty cool.
Avalanche, and I got the Thor Destroyer 2 pack. And it's good stuff. Like I said, I like the Thors, the Thor I've been looking for, and I'm pleasantly surprised at how good the Destroyer is. It's very nice. It's a very nice deluxe figure. So good stuff. Good stuff.
What about you, Jimmy?
Nope, no pickups.
Uh, Switching over to the other side, what do you think? Like, is tonight? You think tonight is it for Edge, or do you think this is all just kind of like a red herring?
I think this is just them just trying to hype up, trying to drudge up just like feelings. Like, oh, he's been here for a long time, and ain't nothing gonna happen.
I sort of feel like they kind of make you. It's like they're kind of trying to play up that like okay like tonight's his last match, tonight's his curtain call, and I have a feeling like like at the end of the show like he'll grab a mic and be like oh like don't worry like I still got work to do, like I'm not going anywhere. It feels like this would be a weird place, not so much a weird place like in his hometown it makes sense, but I don't know like his last, is he gonna have his last match on a SmackDown, on just a random SmackDown against Sheamus? Like, is he gonna retire with Sheamus being his last opponent? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, Gojira. I'm with you, Gojira. Like, I'm always of the mindset, and I think I think we here, and I say we, uh, Mr. Smith included. I think we've always kind of been under the mindset of like like innocent until proven guilty. Like let's kind of wait and see what let's kind of
Oh,
wait
I
and
mean,
see.
it's a case of road rage. I saw the arraignment.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Like let's kind
Man,
of
the
wait.
man, the man's bail was $2,000. That's chump change.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think it's a little. I'm seeing a lot of people that are like calling for them to be stripped, and
They're not. They're not.
let's pump the brakes. It's not even been 24 hours. Let's pump the brakes. Let's wait, and I'm sure
Listen, the
more
man's already
details
out of
will
jail,
unfold.
okay? Because he posted
Exactly.
bond.
Yes. Yeah.
The charges is basically assault it ain't nothing. Yeah, sure he had a weapon, but hey, he lives in a state where it's illegal to carry.
Yeah.
And the day and age that we live in today, where you can literally knock on the wrong person's door and get blasted. How do I know? Because that shit has already happened. Somebody accidentally went to the wrong home, and then that homeowner decided to just not ask questions, just open fire. That's the world we live in today. So sitting here trying to sit here and go, oh well, this look here, I'm not even shocked that the man had a weapon on him. One, he's a TV personality, he's kind of famous. So you got that? All right there, check. Reason to have a gun. Two, you traveling on your own, no security. Second reason to have a gun. And then third, it's 2023.
Yeah.
So if you ain't got no gun, I don't know what to tell you. I got a gun. And I don't even like firearms, but I know what world I live in right now. I know what's going on outside of my four walls. And I'm not naive to sit here and pretend that everybody out here has the best fucking intentions. So whatever happened on the road, again, it's one of those situations. You weren't there, I wasn't there, but if shit popped off, listen, Mr. Wheeler over here thought he was doing what he thought was necessary.
Exactly, yeah.
And like I said, the crime couldn't have been that bad. They offered up a bond of $2,000, and the judge was like, sounds fair. Sounds fair. Because if it was something really worse, that would have been a lot more than 2K. It would have been a hell of a lot more than 2K to get the fuck out of jail. So that right there should tell you it's one of those crimes where, yeah, he's probably going to have to do probation or some sort of community service. But the man even turned himself in. So again, the people out here trying to make something out of nothing, okay? Something that happens to everybody in this world. Road rage, incidents with other people. Sometimes you might have to pull out the piece. It be that way in 2023 today.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think especially in this day and age, and I don't know if maybe tomorrow night is a better place to kind of bring this up. So
yeah, we'll touch on it some more tomorrow, but it's just the thing of like, again, goes back to that what he said, and it's so true. Wrestling fans are fickle. When they forget that these two things are not reality. Wrestling is fiction. This is reality. And the reality is, in this world, shit happens.
Yeah.
And either you're prepared or you're not prepared. Either you're the hero or you're the victim. Ain't no shade of gray here. Ain't no shades of gray here. Because the other side of that coin could have been whoever he got into a skirmish with on wherever it was. What if that person took their lives? What if they took Wheeler's life or something else? So there's a million possibilities. So the best course of action that we have as human beings is to fucking be prepared.
You're totally good, Gojira. It's I was referring to I was gonna bring up a point that somebody that was previously blacklisted is gonna be making their return for a major company, and I was gonna bring it up, but I kind of thought maybe we'll kind of save it for tomorrow. It just kind of goes with this, where somebody that was kind of instantly condemned for doing something wrong, and then the more details that kind of came out.
And then the crazy part is people are condemning something that the dude didn't do nothing wrong but protect himself. Like I said, if the man thought he really was guilty or he thought he did something, he already did the right thing, and it was like, all right, I did something that I'm pretty sure is against the law. Let me go turn myself in. Most people don't do that. Most people run. Most people wait for police to come get them. Not everybody's gonna turn around and go, you know what? I know I beat this dude's ass. I probably pulled out the burner. I know I fucked up somewhere. Let me go turn myself in before this thing actually becomes a problem for me. But everybody's already quick to make judgment calls of what's gonna happen, what's Tony Khan gonna do. Tony Khan ain't gonna do shit because there's nothing to do. The man's already out of jail. Whatever thing he's gonna have to do is when they gave him his court-appointed scheduled date to show the fuck back up. Until then, you will see him tomorrow night on Collision, probably defending those titles against the Young Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
Yeah,
Tony Khan on just on a personal, just me giving my own opinion, and we'll talk more about this tomorrow. Tony Khan cannot take the chance of putting this man on the shelf. One, because you already got a scheduled match between them and the Bucks coming up at All In. So you already got that on the card. And you're trying to get people into that goddamn Wembley Stadium. Second, he's already still trying to recover from the wave that was the fucking all out, the brawl out. And on top of that, ratings ain't good. The quality of matches has been kind of dipping in certain aspects. We got Aubrey Edwards thinking that AEW stands for Aubrey Edwards Wrestling.
I mean, that's nothing new, though.
That's nothing new, but it's out there. It's out there now. So now that's another thing that's on the plate. Sure, it might have been a private thing in between the boys and the dirt sheets, but now it's a public thing. So that means that's one more thing on top of Tony's plate that he got to deal with, that you're now just dealing with trolls and hecklers who are going to sit there and point out that your refs over here pantomiming too goddamn hard while people are wrestling. I said that way back in, like, why is this referee, why is Aubrey Edwards the only goddamn ref that I've ever seen, male or female, to be so dolled up with makeup? Who the fuck are you in trying to impress on camera? I'm not supposed to see you until your ass count to 3. So why you got the brightest red lipstick on in the planet to referee? Why are you the only referee out of here dolled the fuck up if you don't want someone's attention?
So she stands out.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to, bitch. You the ref.
Well, yeah, I mean, tell her that.
Well, people
But,
are now,
yeah,
but no,
okay.
people are now telling her that like, newsflash, you ain't the main attraction here. You're the referee. You know what referees are? And I know, Matt, you know this. Most referees are wrestlers who most bookers there was no money in them, but they said you was a good hand and a good person, so we're gonna keep you around. But you're a referee now. That's what that is. Most of the referees in wrestling are wrestlers who bookers thought there's no money in them. Look at what was his name? The dude who got Mad Braddocks. He was a wrestler. He was a wrestler all up through WWE's developmental. Gets to the main roster, and what do they do to him? They turn him into a ref. Hell, Teddy Long had to be a ref, then be a manager, go to a new company, and then go back to being a ref again before he became general manager. Let alone a manager. Because that's when the company says, we don't see nothing for you. We don't see no value in you. We don't see you selling tickets, but we like you, and you're a good worker, so we want to keep you on payroll, but the best we can do is make you count to 3. Or count to 10. And she's sitting there acting like she's the star of this goddamn show. Fuck this bitch.
But
sorry, I got sidetracked on wrestling shit.
You're good, Gojira.
Yeah, you good, Gojira. But you know me, I'm passionate. Very passionate.
It's just I wanna kind of talk about it tomorrow because I wanna kind of do a deep dive. I want to really dissect it. But I'll just kind of say this, I guess, just to kind of give a little tease. But I guess AAA announced that they're gonna be bringing back Marty Scurll.
Well, good for the villain. It's been a few years now. I'm pretty. Listen. Here's a question I always ask at the end: what he was accused of? Did anybody bring him up on charges?
See, this is where it kind of gets gray because technically what he did was not illegal. Like he technically didn't break any laws. He technically
And
he
I'm trying to remember,
technically
what did he do? What was he accused of again?
he had sex with a 16-year-old, but the age of consent in the UK is 16.
How old was he when he slept with the 16-year-old?
I don't know how old he was, but I mean, so I think that's where it's kind of a gray line
So
where
so basically, we don't even technically even know the full story of anything other than the only thing people can confirm is that he slept with a 16-year-old, but no one can tell me how old he was when he slept with this 16-year-old.
oh he was like it was like 5 years ago, so he was older than probably in his like I don't know.
Over his
Let's see how
20s, older than his 20s, older than his 30s.
let me see how old he is now.
No, the point I'm trying to make is, again, here in the United States, we like the whole
Yeah,
people. What is it?
he's 35 now.
So he was 30 years old then. So it was 5 years ago. Right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Like it was. Yeah.
And where did this allegation take place?
Where?
Where? Because the first thing you said to me was age of consent was different. Different where?
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So in the UK, the age of consent is 16, and that's where it happened.
Okay, well, see, here's the thing. I don't condone anyone dealing with anyone until they hit 18. I mean, but see, here's the problem. Not even a problem. Maybe a problem. That's because I grew up in the United States.
Yeah.
I grew up in the United States where we made it that the age of consent is 18. Now, other countries have it differently. Do I think it's right or wrong? It's not my place. They're going off of their morality, not mine.
Can I just really quick? Can I add another wrinkle to this for you?
What's that?
So he picked up this girl. He picked up this girl at a bar where I think you're not allowed to drink until you're 8. I think you're not allowed to drink at 16. Like
Well,
basically like he picked her up at a bar and she should not have been inside the bar.
Well, see, like
And
I
that's
said,
where
there's
he
a lot
picked
of
her up.
circumstances here where it's like, okay, again, most people criticize this very harshly because it's coming from a North American perspective. Because again, in North
That's why.
America, the age of consent is 18. Now that's still
Yeah.
spotty with even in North America, because in a different state they say it might be 17. In another state it might be 16. Depends on that state. But the general understanding for most people in North America is 18. It's 18. Regardless of even if it's written down in their state bylaws or whatever, it doesn't matter. The general consent is 18 is good to go. Anything beneath that, we got problems. Now, there's been situations where people have, I think of, what's his name? We're going off here for a minute, but we're going to bring it back. Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent dated a 17-year-old for a very long time, but he got away with that shit because he got written consent from that 17-year-old's parents. Hell, Jerry Seinfeld for a very long time was dating a 17-year-old named Shoshana Lonsky. It was a big thing in New York back in the day. So like I said, it varies throughout the thing. Now, going back to Marty, again, this is the UK. UK got totally different rules than we have here
Exactly.
in America. So I can't sit there and go, I can sit there and morally go, damn, that's a little low, Marty. Shoulda but waited for 18. But I'm also not English. I'm not British. I'm not from there. So like I said, for me, looking on the outside, it's like, that's not a good look. But in the UK, that's probably commonplace.
But that's where I'm saying it's a gray line, because there's things that you have to consider. Like his defense was, oh, I picked up a girl at a bar. You have to be 18 to get into a bar. So yeah, like yeah, like she lied to me. Like she told me she was 18 and she was in a bar that she should not have ever been
No,
in.
no, 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 Jason. I'm not saying that he's right or anything. Like again, if it's to me, if you're doing anything under 18, that's fucked up. But that's a different country. I
Yeah,
can't
that's
I can't sit there and I'm not even sitting there saying not be mad. I can't sit there and put judgment on somebody who did something in his backyard where it is commonplace. Like I said, the reason he gets the flack here is because we come from a North American perspective. That
yeah,
we
yeah.
know that you fuck with anyone under 18, that's wrong. That's dead wrong. But like I said, go to other countries, it's different. Shit, like I said, go to certain states here in the US and it's different. It doesn't make it right, it's just different.
Yeah, I think
I'm not endorsing it. I'm not even condoning it. But
oh,
people jumped on this dude without the full fucking story where it's like you stated, he's at a bar thinking he's dealing with other legal age adults and he got fucking okey doke by a 16-year-old.
yeah, like I think that's why I keep stressing that it's sort of like there's sort of a gray line here because although although it's easy to kind of say what he did was gross, technically technically the person that broke the law was whoever let that girl into the bar because she should not have ever been there because she was underage.
But you know what?
So
Listen. Let's move on from this.
yeah, yeah, I wanna talk about this. I wanna come back to this tomorrow. But yeah, that's I guess that's kind of a let that be like a little tease.
Yeah, like I said, we'll
What
we'll we'll we'll, we'll, we'll get more into it tomorrow because, like
yeah
I said, I feel like a lot of, especially during that time during the Me Too movement, a lot of people got railroad that shouldn't have been railroad.
yes
So you know what I'm saying because it was fashionable to just sit there and go, well, some man did something to me, and now 10 years later I'm feeling remorse, so I'm gonna shame him for something I consensually did 10 years ago. And I'm not even talking about Marty Scroll, because there's cases of that. You've heard them all over the streets for the past years, ever since the Me Too movement started, where women are sitting there saying, "Oh, I consensually had sex," and then the next day had buyer's remorse, and now I'm sitting there trying to call him a scummy dude, even though they were consensual with the whole thing. But now they realize, I slept with the dude from Parks and Rec. Oh, now I changed my mind. So yeah, it was a lot of nonsense. A lot of people got railroad for no reason, but don't worry, the pendulum's starting to swing the other way, and people are starting to see what's really happening out here. Moving on, because it's now time for your number one source for news and information. Here we eat spaghetti with our friends. Sometimes we talk about some sideways shit, go political, but we can always twirl that fork, pick up that spool and all them good noodle and taste it. And I say, hey, Jimmy, you know what time it is? And Jimmy says, what? Jimmy, what time is it?
Uh, jizzling that giggle jiggle or something. I don't fucking know.
You was just supposed to say what?
and your man can't even remember his own your man can't even remember his own catchphrases.
Matt, my North American Thick Boy tag team partner, what time is it?
It's time for some fake news, baby.
That's right, fake news. See, was that
Listen,
hard,
I'm new
Jimmy?
here.
Was that so hard?
I'm fucking new here, man.
I'm new here.
All right, well we got some pretty good figs. It's a little light. Normally we got a lot, but there's still some good meat on this bone today. So we got some good shit.
All right, baby. Your boy's gonna start it off tonight. I'm gonna call it audible. We talking Demon Slayer. You know, I love me some Demon Slayer. Uh, not overly by McFarlane, but you know we're getting We're getting the Gayu. This is the water Hashira.
Are
I
you
don't think
going
this
in on any
figure
of these
looks.
Demon Slayers, Matt?
No, man. No, I'm not. I don't think these look nice.
I mean, they're not
I think
bad. I just hope he doesn't forget to finish his My Hero Academia now that he's jumping on this Demon Slayer bandwagon.
it's it's one of those things where like there might be. I'm I'm pretty all in on the Figma Demon Slayer line, but there might be some instances where like I might kind of cherry pick. Uh, yeah, this is like a fan favorite character. I think it's good. Farland is kind of knocking them out. Like the thing that kind of made me go with McFarlane for like the My Hero Academia is I felt like he would. I felt like McFarlane would be more likely to complete that like class 1A for Figma. And I'm kind of feeling that here too. Like I think McFarlane might do all the Hashiras Figma. So if that ends up being the case, then like I said, I might have to kind of cherry pick because I've said it before. I'm not like fussy when it comes to scales. Like I'll have my I'll mix my McFarlane figures with my import figures. Picky when it comes to scale like that. So although I'm not getting this one personally because I think Figma's already released this character, I'm I'm keeping my eye on this line. I'm keeping my eye very closely on this line.
But yeah, it looks good. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I haven't gotten into Demon Slayer like that, so I don't have any attachment. And like I said, I'm stuck on My Hero, so I'm good on this. But it looks decent for McFarlane standards. Hey, and he's got two fucking fists, so he's already ahead of the
Yeah.
game.
How does this get two fists, but Superman doesn't?
That's the million
Where's the
dollar question.
logic?
That is the $1,000,000 question, Jimmy.
A character that never punched once in the entirety of the show.
Yeah, yeah.
$26, October of 2023.
Yeah, so also from McFarlane, this is the poison Hashira, so she goes with the one we just looked at. Like they're part of the same crew. Um she looks good. It's kind of funny because it's like everything McFarlane has kind of released thus far. He's released stuff that Figma's already kind of put out, and again, I'm more interested on like, okay, I want to see McFarlane do someone like new. So yeah, again, I'm probably gonna pass on this one because I'll probably just get the Figma, but I like McFarlane, man. I like that I like that he's kind of doing like anime figures. I wish he would, I wish he would kind of go harder on My Hero. I wish he'd be putting a little more into that line. But yeah, I don't know. This looks good. Like if you,
She didn't get
you
two
know,
fists over here.
and like, you know, I understand. Like the 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 Figmas are over $100 each. It's an expensive line. I get it. So it's nice to have. It's always nice to have like an alternative. So if you want like Demon Slayer figures, but not at that level, I think these ones will do the trick. Like she comes with a pretty nice effect. She's got the sword. I can't, I can't hate. Like I said, I like McFarlane's I like that he's kind of doing some like anime figures. Like I said, I just wish he would go harder on My Hero. Feels like it's been a minute since he's released anything from that line.
All right, this one is 26 October of 2023.
Oh, it comes out today, I think. Again, yeah, like so this is a demon. This is I think she was early on. She's kind of like a spider lady. The webs weren't like a giveaway. She was like she was like a early on. She was like a early on villain. This one doesn't look as impressive to me.
Okay, now I'm sorry, I can't have
Because she looks just kind of like basic. Although the spider does look kind of cool.
Move.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know. I couldn't hear you guys for a sec.
No, we hear you.
All right. Kimetsu.
No, we screen sharing BBTS.
Yeah, I see it.
But 26 bucks, October of 2023. This right here bothers me a bit. Hasbro Marvel Legends. We've got the series, barrel of the series. We got Shield Agent, Trooper, and a Hydra Trooper 2-pack. Now,
Yep.
let's the elephant. I don't even call it an elephant room. So there's two things. You got two female soldiers, which fine, not even got nothing to do with it being two women. You get multiple head sculpts for the women. Which
Real
is
quick,
fine.
the screen sharing is not working. The chat's only seeing the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's on me. That's on me. All right, real quick, I'll go back for y'all then. We had the Demon Slayer. Go back for y'all. I'm my bad. I'm a bad host. I got distracted with something. So we
It's
had
all
the
good.
Demon
It
Slayer.
happens.
Right
Think we
down.
caught it early.
Yeah. Right down. And then the last, a Demon Slayer.
Mhm.
So yeah. And now we're on the 2-pack of the Shield Agents. Here's the Shield Agents. Now, first off, ladies and gentlemen, I understand that the head sculpts can go on either the Shield Agents or the Hydra Agents. But why would anyone even think of putting black people on a Hydra soldier? The Hydra is the Nazis.
Yeah.
The Hydra is Nazi.
They don't want you to know that.
Well, but most people do.
I think I think you know. I think if you're collecting Marvel Legends, you're a fan of Marvel. You got to at least kind of know the basics.
In fact, and like I said, because it wasn't that long ago, people were making a big deal of Captain America getting turned into what? A Nazi.
Yeah.
So you can't now sit there and pretend like you didn't know, because that was a big talking point a few years ago when the quote unquote Captain America joined Hydra. And they wasn't sitting there going, Captain America is a Hydra. They were calling Captain America a Nazi. Because everybody knows that Hydra means Nazi. That's why in every kind of iteration of anything Hydra outside of MCU bullshit, everybody in the organization is white.
Mm.
Ain't no minorities in Hydra. The only time you've seen now minorities in Hydra is in modern day fucking MCU shit. Because they're trying to repaint the narrative as if Hydra doesn't mean Nazi. Shit, am I the only motherfucker that watched Captain America? The first Avenger?
No.
I remember.
Was the Red Skull not talking about Hitler?
Yeah, this is
So there's not an excuse to say no. People don't know. Hydra
Well, it's not
means
that they
Nazi.
don't. No. You misunderstand me. It's not that they don't know. It's that these companies don't. They want you to forget. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna forget because that's the gimmick of Hydra. That everybody knows that, yes, we call it Hydra, but secretly it's the Nazis. We just don't, it's just a way of basically buffing it out and having to sit there and go, hey, I have a Nazi army in my collection. I mean, let's call it a spade. Because if you actually had a group of soldiers dressed up like Nazis, like actual Nazis, people would look at you very fucking funny.
Yeah.
But if you sit there and go, I've got an army of Hydra soldiers, people go, cool, Hydra, but we all know Hydra means Nazis. That's it. So the fact that they're sitting there going to go, well, you can put a black lady on it. No, because if that was the case, then why is just the regular head sculpt of just a white woman then? Because Hydra means Nazi. Don't you like how they wanted to, you should take the mask off and it's a black woman? And this one too, hey, you can take the helmet off and it's one of these women of color? And it's like, maybe for the Shield I can see that, but for this, no, it's gonna be it's just this blonde bitch right here and only. Because neither of these two would get the job. Because Hydra means Nazi.
Yeah, I think it's
real fucking dumb.
I think this is just inclusion for the sake of inclusion. But I tend to agree. We talked about it yesterday, but I also don't like the idea of having my Captain America beat up a bunch of women.
That's another thing. That's another thing. This should have been the reverse. Do a 2-pack where you get a male and a female soldier. So get a male and a female. Get a male and a female Hydra. Get a male and a female Shield. So that way, if I want to army build a bunch of Shield soldiers, I can do that. And I'll have male and females to go along. If I wanted to do the same for Hydra, I have that option. But as Matt pointed out to me yesterday, and it would be weird and people would have a problem with it, but you're actually setting a bad precedence here. Because say someone army builds this. Now, maybe this person is creative with their display. Because I already have an idea for a display for my Sergeant Slaughter. He's going to beat up on a bunch of fucking bats. But now imagine Sergeant Slaughter beating up on some female Hydra soldiers. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Especially since you're trying to convince me that the Hydras ain't Nazi, because, hey, Sergeant's punching a black woman, right? That's okay, right?
It's
that, right?
I don't know. I know it's I know it's 2023 and it's all about like equality, and I'm all for that, but I don't want my I don't know, I just don't want my male superheroes beating up an army of females. If you got Batman, like shot at like Harley Quinn, I guess that's not as bad, but I don't know, man. It just kind of it's just this just seems like let's make a troop builder pack. It's women, cause women collect figures too, yeah, and let's, let's give them different head sculpts, so you could have Black Hydra soldiers, even though that makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
It's just weird, just a lot of like weird things with this two pack. This two pack is just kind of like a horrible mistake.
But if you're into
Like
this, it's $50.
The female shield agent, I think is much better. Like this two pack would have been a lot better if it just came with two shield agents, you know?
Yeah, because like Shield's known for having women in their ranks. In fact, didn't they already have like a separate Shield female agent that they put out years ago?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And they had a male one, and it was generic, so you could just army build that guy to have Shield agents. But we did get a Hydra army building pack, and that was fine too. Hell, you get one. You're getting a Bob with a Deadpool soon.
Yeah.
And it's cool if you want to have some female Hydra soldiers. I don't recall ever seeing any female Hydra soldiers, but if you want to be progressive, go ahead. But there ain't no fucking black ones.
Yeah.
Because it's the Nazis. Like I said, the only one that would work would be the blonde white woman right there in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this just would have. I think this two pack would have been a lot better if it was just two shield agents. I think it just would have been a lot better if it was just two shield agents.
I'm still waiting for my white Nick Fury. I want my white Nick Fury.
Didn't they do that already?
Yeah, they did one a long time ago.
I need a more updated. In fact, when they're doing those retro Spider-Man from the animated series, do the Nick Fury from that one. I'll take that.
Bet they will.
Give me the Nick Fury that showed up in all the 90s cartoons back in the day. I'll take that Fury.
Yeah.
And if you want to overcharge me money for it, make sure he's sitting in that cool-ass chair he had, and then we'll call it square. If not, fuck off. September 2023 for this, $50.
Oh, baby.
I knew you would like this one since you was talking about that before the show started.
Yeah. So this
It's from Haya.
this 112. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it 112?
That's what it says, but the price,
Yeah.
like one of these things is not like the other, because it says it's 112 scale, but it's like almost $600. But yeah, I know I like it, man. I know a lot of people kind of didn't like this movie. I like that movie. I think this figure looks cool. I think I kind of the fact that he comes with the decapitated head of Melody, spoilers for the end of the movie, but kind of the cherry on the sundae. I don't know. Sorry.
I was gonna say I didn't watch the movie, but I don't know how I feel about the mask.
Yeah, the mask is. I mean, the mask is kind of compared to like the original. It's not bad. Some shots he kind of looks like a pig man though a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
See, you have to watch the movie to understand the mask.
Yeah, I gotta get to that.
Yeah, I'll probably never watch it.
It's good. I like it. Like this movie is like, I think this movie is only like 82 minutes. It's a nice breezy watch, but it's fun, and I was talking about it before. It's Texas Chainsaw Massacre Day. And the game just came out, so perfect time.
We definitely got to talk about that match tomorrow.
Oh, I can't.
For fucking Dynamite, my God.
Let's say this. Let this be another tease Not enough people. Not enough people in this wrestling community watch classic Japanese wrestling, and it shows.
Nah, they don't know.
I don't know.
They don't know about the death matches.
But I know, except
They
I
they
don't.
they don't know that they don't know that Leatherface has been a wrestler in Japan for 3 decades.
Does that wrestler also carry around decapitated heads of his victims?
Sometimes,
But
Oh, okay.
and a chainsaw.
Listen, like
yeah.
I might give wrestling a chance now.
But yeah, this is a cool figure. I don't know why it's so expensive, but
Yeah, they're pricing this
it
like it's
it,
a
it, it
Mezco.
looks tight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
like this seems like
$90
a lot, man.
first quarter of 2024.
Oh, this is really really good. Crimson Typhoon. I haven't bought from this company Lin Juan, whatever it's called.
Which one?
Yeah, it's got LEDs. It's superposable, and it's I think it's like 7-8 inch scale.
Hold
I
on.
don't know exactly.
Almost 8 inches.
Yeah, so it might scale with the NECA ones. It looks good. It looks very very good.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It's more affordable than that other one they're doing for like $400 or whatever.
Ay, ay, ay,
That's like
ay, ay. No, no, for
yeah,
hundo.
yeah. He's like masterpiece, Soul of Chikogan scale. This is a much better alternative.
You going in on
Much.
this?
I don't know. I have to see it in hand first because I don't know anything about this company.
I feel you on that. Sometimes you want to see somebody else review it first and be like, all right,
Yep.
Real quick, everybody. I'm a dumbass. Uh, yeah. So we were kind of. I thought the dollar sign was a 5. So I thought the leather face was like 589. I thought it was like $600. I thought
You
I
said you said $600 a little while ago, and I thought, no, he's probably referring to something else.
no,
Only 90.
I thought the dollar sign was like a 5, so I'm like, why is this $600 for a 112 scale figure? Like what the fuck? and then and then uh I realized like, oh, you dumbass, that's a
Like,
dollar sign. Okay,
like
so like not
I
so
was
okay,
tell I was telling you, hey, it's like Mezco price. Yeah, it's like $600.
yeah, yeah, it's yeah, it's like the price of 6 mezcos. So okay, I guess my bad, everybody. So I guess $90 kind of makes more. $90 seems probably about right because it's probably pretty beefy. But wow, bro, I thought that shit was like $600. What the fuck? Why is it so expensive?
Good times.
Just to be clear, this is $90, not $589.
Just to be clear.
Just to be clear.
Yeah, so this looks good.
579. Nah, it's $98. Third quarter of 2023.
Don't scare me like that.
All right, now from Hasbro, we got Star Wars: The Black Series Stormtrooper Rogue One, 1-to-1 scale wearable helmet with voice changer. Ooh.
Will this allow me to also miss all of my shots from my designated weapon?
Maybe.
Okay.
It looks like you probably miss a couple shots with it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it comes with the voice changer. That's pretty cool, though.
Looks nice. If you missed out on their first one that they did from the old trilogy, this one's basically the same. I doubt there are very many changes.
Mm.
That being said, I can't fit any more helmets, so
You had a helmet real estate, or your head got
uh,
too big?
out of everything in the collection, those bitches take up the most.
Real estate's real, people. Real estate
Uh-huh.
is real.
Look at this guy. He's so happy, though.
He's like, yeah,
It's
man.
like, yeah. It's
He's
like,
like,
yeah, I never watched this movie,
look
but
at that.
yeah.
Look at that smug face. Like, I'm gonna get so much pussy.
Yeah.
Just, when they see my cosplay when I go to the con this year with the voice changer, oh, they're gonna get wet. All the furry girls are gonna love me.
All the furry girls. I'm going to avoid that convention.
I'm gonna get all the waifus.
The person at the store told him this was the Mandalorian helmet.
Yeah. I mean, it looks cool. It's cool.
Yep.
All right, well, Hundo, December of 2023. Ho ho.
Oh,
3-0.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
you wanna talk about? You wanna take this one, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'll take it. So 3-0 doing Black Panther in their 112th line. I guess they're doing. I mean, their 112th line is mostly Iron Man. Now they're branching out. But I don't know. I don't really like the body proportion on this guy.
It kind of reminds me of the figure arts a little bit, because I have the figure arts Black Panther, and the way the body's kind of cut, at least in the joints, is very similar to figure arts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you guys I recently sold my by mistake. I sold my MCU Black Panther, and I wanted to get a new one, and I kind of at first I was gonna get this one, but then I ended up getting the Mezco one. Yeah, I don't know. This is good. There's just something about it that just seems off to me. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah.
There's just something that doesn't look right.
Their Iron Mans for the last couple of years have the same problem where it's that uncanny valley where it looks just right but not quite so.
Yeah.
You know? But I mean,
like I said, like it looks good. There's just I don't know. There's just something that seems off about it. Like maybe it's the proportions, like you said.
It's like he's too wide to accommodate all the fancy joints.
Yeah.
So he's it's almost like that Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse kind of animation style. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really wide, but it's like I have some of these figures. They're very, very good. So you'll get your money's worth.
I got the Bloodshot recently, and damn, like if I didn't know anything about that figure and you put it in my hands, I would swear it was figure arts.
Yeah. Oh, he comes with the gauntlet too. This is nice. The Bloodshot, not the Vin Diesel one, right? Like the comic one.
The comic
Okay.
one, yeah.
Okay, you scared me for a second. Tried tricking me.
I kind of hope they'll put out more. I hope they'll dip into more like Valiant characters.
Oh, and he comes with the Infinity Gauntlet too?
Yeah.
Nice.
If they did like a Ninjak or like a God, they could knock out an Exo Manowar, son. This Exo Manowar is basically just an Iron Man.
Basically.
Bro, they could knock that shit out the park.
I don't know why he comes with a net. I don't remember that. Black Panther.
Also $100. Third quarter of 2023.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. So 3-0, they're doing another 6 scale. Rick Grimes is their third one. This looks a hell of a lot better than the first one. That's for sure. And I'm not completely happy with the head sculpt. It looks giant on him,
Soft
but
goods look good.
yeah. But I'm likely gonna get this. This is the ideal Rick Grimes for me from the Walking Dead series, where he's all rough with the beard and everything. So I'll probably get this. I would have preferred season 6, but oh well.
I mean, the head is a little slightly kind of robot chickeny,
Yeah.
but I do like the proportions of the body. The weapons look like well painted. And what scale is this? This is 3-0, right?
Yeah, it's 1/6. So I'm getting their. I already have their Negan. I'm getting their Governor, and I've been waiting on a new Rick Grimes for a while. So I have the opportunity. I'll just get it now. And I think Coral is still available if you want Coral.
Carl.
If you want Coral. You want Coral? Coral's dead, but do you want Coral?
I definitely like those weapons. Those weapons look nice.
Yeah, they're good. They're very nice. Coral.
Damn, too bad they couldn't do like jointless. But I get it, you know, you gotta have, because that little separation from the hand, like, just breaks it up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But it's all good.
Or they could have at least given him his jacket, which he wears a lot in the series, so that would have hidden it. Oh well. Looks good. I'm getting it.
$180, $18 deposit, late quarter of 2023.
Oh, I was kind of looking at this earlier. So yeah, we got a 12-inch Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I've never heard of the company that's making this.
Star Ace.
Yeah.
Actually, there's two versions. This is the deluxe. There is a basic bitch one that comes with one head sculpt. This one comes with two. So that's what makes this more deluxe.
Oh.
How tall is this again?
12
Oh,
inches.
12 in okay.
I don't know, 200
I mean,
bucks.
shit, that would look nice with the. It would look nice with the Hasbros.
See, that's why I was thinking about it, cause I got my like, if you got the plasma series figures, doesn't seem like Hasbro's really giving us any more from there, so I don't know.
I'm skipping out on this because a few years ago I was at a Spirit Halloween and they had this giant, like 3 foot tall Stay Puff monster. He can't move, but he looks like super accurate to the movie. And I picked that up for I think even cheaper than this, and he's been like towering over my Plasma series. So I think I'm gonna just stick with that.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. This is cool because the arms can move and he has the head sculpts though.
Yeah, he's got some set of hands and he's got 2 fucking fists.
Yeah, and clock goods too for his little outfit there.
Are you going in on this?
I would have to check real estate first because the price is not that egregious. You know, it's doable, but I need to check real estate first. Land development is pretty set in.
Cause, all right, got the 2 terror dogs.
Yeah, I got 2 dogs. I got this because I got the Sully pack. I got all 4 of the Ghostbusters. I got Zool, Dana.
Yeah.
I'm good with all that.
You got the dude, right? I forget it. I forget his name right now, but
Tully,
the dude. Yeah, there you go, Louis Tully.
the Rick Moranis.
Yeah. You got Rick Moranis.
Yeah, I got that because that's how I got
Yeah,
two Terror Dogs. Because the
I
first one
missed
was a
out
Builder
on.
Yeah,
figure. You can only get the second one if you bought the Tully two with him and Tully. So yeah, I
that's
I
what
got
I
that.
missed
mean.
out
I
on
got that.
Sully, man.
See, that's what I mean. Like we kind of Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is probably the last thing we need from that movie. Like, if I got this, I'm done with
Like
Ghostbusters.
yeah, like if I could find a 12-inch Stay Puff would be fine. It doesn't have to be ridiculously big for the Ghostbusters. 12 inches, perfect. Like I said, it's around almost two. You might as well call it 200 with the deposit.
Yeah.
That's where it's just like it's doable, but it still hurts.
See, that's the thing. It's
Like like if Hasbro made one that was like Titan size and $150, I'll meet you there.
it's Star Ace, Ian. Star Ace. Yeah, I'm tempted on this one. It's just like, do I want to drop? Do I want to drop $200 on a
Well,
Stay
shit,
Puft
it's gonna be
Marshmallow
more
Man?
for you in Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be more for me for sure. It'll probably be closer to like 3.
God damn, nah.
So I gotta kind of yeah. So that's where I have to kind of
I
that's where
think
I
the
have to
legs. I
kind
think
of
the legs move on it too. I think the legs are
yeah.
articulated.
Yeah, they slide. They're
And
like a sliding joint.
Oh, that's dope.
Smith,
Okay.
you got the Ectotron, right?
Yeah, I got him.
So you got the little Slimer.
Yeah.
If we had like a Janine, like Stay Puffed, Ghostbusters 1 is done. That's that's really where I'm kind of at. I'm thinking like, even though this is more than I would want to spend on a Ghostbusters Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, I don't see Hasbro doing one anytime soon. And he's a pretty iconic part of that movie.
Man, I missed out on that Sully 2-pack.
Yeah, I jumped on it
I still,
immediately, son, because
Yeah,
I
me
knew
too.
he was gonna
Because
be a problem, yo.
and I even to just to do you one better, Jimmy. I got the 2-pack with the girl and the ghost Egon. You know, just to get the alternate Terror Dog head.
oh yeah.
You know, I went hard on Ghostbusters, son. So
I didn't even know it came with an alternate Terror Dog head. Oh
yeah,
well.
so yeah, like it comes with like technically the correct head, because in the movie they have two separate heads. But Hasbro, they gave us two Terror Dogs, but they both had the same head. So that 2-pack, you could probably still get it for pretty cheap. It came with like the correct head.
Oh, well,
No, man,
maybe I'll look into that.
I may need to go back because I have an extra set of the first wave of the Ghostbusters because I knew I'm not gonna get that Sully 2-pack with the Terror Dog. So I bought those on clearance to build another Terror Dog. So I might have to go back and get that head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a nice Stay Puff.
Okay, I do know I do know this company actually. They made a Kraken from Clash of the Titans, and I kind of wanted that Kraken at 1.2.
They did some boys figures too.
I'm gonna have to put a pin on this. I might have to get it. This I'm good. I'm not getting this.
3-0 though, going hard with the figures this week. We got Rambo First Blood Part 2. John Rambo.
The best Rambo / the best Rambo.
Whoa, the best? No, man. First one's the best Rambo.
All right. Yeah, you're right about that.
You know it. It's a good figure. It looks great. I'm still content on getting the part 1 Rambo, so I'm gonna skip out on this.
I'm getting the 112th Hyatt Toys Rambo, so
Look at
I-
Rambo.
I'm good.
Look how he's holding that bow, Hasbro. Look how he's
Hasbro?
holding the bow.
It's
Hasbro.
Look how he's looking at the arrow. Look at that shit in his hand, between the fingers. Second joint.
Yeah,
Man,
get it
this,
together, Hasbro.
this is really tempting, man. Like movies, like Kryptonite, but I know I just need one. Come on, Sylvester. Don't do this to me.
Listen, like I said Hasbro like 3 times. Come on, I'm like setting you guys up for it.
Hasbro. I heard you over there, Hasbro.
I say,
Oh.
listen, you has-ho.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Things just got violent.
Am I right? Yeah, looks good. I'm again. I just not big into 1/6 scale, but I am getting Hyatt Toys Rambo, and I'm excited
Look at
for that
him.
because that'll be my first Hyatt Toys figure.
Look at him. He looks great. You know?
It looks good. It looks
I'm
good.
just passing through.
Are you going in on this, Jimmy?
I want to, but I'm gonna just stick with the part 1 version. But I love these movies, so I don't know.
Did you like the most recent one?
I didn't actually the Last Blood or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one yet. Actually,
Oh man.
I heard it wasn't very good. Is that right?
It was different. It was different.
Like
Yeah,
the last, yeah.
I don't know if it. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was bad. Like it's a Rambo movie, so like it's gratuitous like violence, but there's some uh, there's some stuff in there that's kind of hard to watch, but I still think it's like worth a watch.
Come on, guys, you're not even commenting on his striation.
So Jimmy's got to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre this weekend, the new one. He's got to watch Rambo: First Blood this weekend.
I'm always hesitant to watch these like revival movies of old franchises I'm in love with, because I don't want to taint them if they're bad or if I don't like them.
See, I think it's just a lot of people are a lot of people kind of like they decide before that they're not gonna like it, so then whatever happens in the movie, they've already made their mind like they're not gonna like it.
That's true. That's very
I don't
true.
know, like I don't know, like it wasn't the best. I don't think it was the best Rambo movie. Like my if I had to pick a favorite Rambo movie, I'm saying John Rambo all day, baby. But it's a fun movie. Like it's like it's Rambo, so there's like gratuitous violence.
Yeah. Genre that was the one when he's in like the jungle or whatever, where he's already older. That was like the 2000 something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember enjoying that one.
I like that one a lot because it's like he's like older and more like grizzled.
I remember the violence in that was like fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like remember that guy's on the turret, and he just pops up from behind and slices the guy's head off with the machete while he's kind of on the turret.
Good time.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
Man, if 3-0 does a figure from that movie, I might get that actually.
Yeah,
That would be nice.
would be nice.
I'm Rambo, and I'm Rocky, but I'm not Rocky anymore. Human Torches.
I think it's nice. If I was more into 1/6, I would be tempted. Yeah, compared to Blood was pretty tame compared to John Rambo. Gojira, you're right about that. Like, I don't know. I guess maybe because it was different. Maybe that's why I liked it. Like it was like a little bit different, but it's one that I wouldn't go back to watch all the time. Like it's not one that I would consistently go back and rewatch. But it's like one of those movies. Like I was kind of glad I watched. Like I was glad I watched it once. You know. Yeah, the new Texas Chainsaw. I'll go back and watch that all the time. I love that movie.
This Rambo though, setting you back $200, $20 deposit, late fourth quarter of 2023. Star Race got another one. We got the Rocky III Clubber Lang Deluxe 1/6.
Okay. It's nice.
Oh,
Are these
damn,
are these like how do like they're kind of like the Tyson, you know, like they have the like skin overlays.
Yeah, the seamless body.
The seamless body. There you go. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah, he's one of those.
Yeah, seamless body looks good.
Yep.
Yeah, it does
Look at the
nice.
striations.
Oh, now you mention the striations. Look how many there are.
Mhm.
Ew, he has veins on his thighs. I don't want this anymore.
He's so vascular.
Ew. Cover that shit up.
That's what happens when you don't skip leg day, son.
Oh man.
So happens when you roll the dice.
He be doing them squats.
That's what happens when you roll the dice, son.
Mhm.
Are they not allowed to put nipples on these figures anymore? Like, am I the only one not notice? Where are they? That's not atomically right. He's nipless. He's nipless Lane.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that until you just said it. Maybe they thought like nipples would look like too suggestive.
Well, I could see like they sculpted them, but they didn't paint them. They're just the same skin tone as the rest of them. So, though I don't know. Oh well.
It looks nice. I like the jacket.
Yeah.
Jacket is hella nice.
Clubber 300 with a $30 deposit, fourth quarter of 2023. Ooh, this one, Toy ZZ Metal Soul YW 2312 Dugaris figure. Now, this is not related to them, but then it's clearly a transformer. But what it transforms into is pretty wild. It doesn't look that much from the looks of the robot part. It's,
What is this?
kind of reminds me of a Michael Bay former, but a little bit better.
Yeah. It's simpler.
But then it transforms into fucking. It's got a nice cannon. light pipe in there.
Curious what this guy turns into now.
Gustav's cannon.
Oh,
Whoa.
Probably one of the most deadliest war weapons of history. So I was like, wow, okay. Didn't see that coming.
I kind of want it now.
Yeah, I don't
How
even.
much is it? $300?
Like, I'm like, the bot mode is not that impressive, but the alt mode is like, yeah, maybe. I might fuck with you. But yeah, the price $315 with a $31.50 deposit, April of 2024. I mean, you got a little time to think about it.
Yeah,
You got time to think about it.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Makes me a
Definitely
happy
would be kind of a talking piece and be like, nah, look, check it out. Then you transform it. And like, hey, look at that shit. Gustav Cannon was a transformer unofficially.
Like, when I have guests come over, they're gonna say, "Do you collect weapons of mass destruction as toys now?"
You say yes.
Yeah. Yes, but it transforms.
Mm-hmm. So that makes it more gooder.
It makes it gooder.
No, not gooder. More gooder.
More gooder.
Mm-hmm. More better. So that's when you know it's good. Ooh, it's been a 3-0 star ace type of night, I guess, huh?
Yeah. They're celebrating some 50th anniversary Bruce Lee action.
Mm-hmm.
Looks. I think this is also a seamless body, like at least the arms and the head.
Yeah. Face the face they chose to emulate could have been better though. Like I get what the face is supposed to convey, but it doesn't do Bruce Lee that many favors.
No, it doesn't. Looks.
Oh, and he got the seamless wrist too. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if those are articulated though. Wait, is this a statue or is it a figure?
I thought it was a figure. Nope, it's a statue. Okay.
Oh, it is a Okay.
I thought
I
it
was
was a
about
figure
to.
too, because
Okay.
it happens. It happens. It's all right.
Looks
I
fine.
mean, it's cool. Like I said, the face could use some work, but it is what it is. 370, 55.50 deposit, first quarter of 2024.
Okay, this is what I wanted to talk about. So Hot Toys, they're doing another Heath Ledger Joker 6 scale. This is the bitch version. If you want the bitch version, he's like $385. He's got all the goods. There's another one that's not on Big Bad. It's only on Sideshow. It's called the Artisan Edition, and you get the rooted hair and a bunch of other stuff. He's more expensive, but looks way better. But I need a Hot Toys Heath Ledger Joker. I already have a Bale from The Dark Knight. I got Two-Face, and this is really the last one that I needed. So I'm very, very happy that they're doing it. His clothes look a little too clean, though.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the lighting though, because I see some smudges and dirt on it. It might be some of the lighting though.
Yeah, maybe. But regardless,
what about a Task Joker or Arkham Fig? I don't understand what you mean, Frostbite.
Oh, the animated series Joker from Hot Toys, you mean?
Oh, animated series. Okay. I'm glad you picked that up before I did.
Frostbite, if you're curious, Mondo did a 6 scale animated series Joker. He's really great. So but I'm likely getting this. I'm on the wait list for the artisan version. If that doesn't get fulfilled, I'm gonna get this one.
If you're looking for an Arkham Joker, Frost, try some of the McFarlane ones. There's a couple ones that are decent. Like they got the Arkham one is a good one. It should still be available on McFarlane's website.
That does look like Heath Ledger, though.
Yeah, that's a good head sculpt.
That's a really nice head sculpt, man. Movable eyes and everything. So.
Oh, and the jacket comes off too? Cool.
I don't even remember him wearing this jacket in the movie. I was looking at this, and I don't remember even when he was taken into custody at the Gotham police, he wasn't wearing this jacket. I don't know what this is from.
Maybe it's something for deleted scenes.
Yeah, maybe something like that. But regardless, I'm gonna display it with the purple coat. Ah, there you go. That's. Oh, that's nice. I hope they do, because realistically, the last one I would need, I guess, would be a Scarecrow, like a Cillian Murphy Scarecrow. I hope they do him. That would be nice to have.
Do they got the setup with all the grenades in his pocket?
With the strain and everything.
Yeah,
Yep.
that'd be cool. I don't think they did. Oh, did they? Oh, they did do it though. That is nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You can put the strain around his thumb too, like he's about to pull it. It's great.
Did they show it? They didn't show it in any of the pictures, did they? Wasted opportunity. Not.
But I saw pictures of that on Facebook though, so he can do it.
Nice.
Sorry, y'all. I had to jump on a boat.
Criminal.
Yeah, I gotta jump on a boat too.
This is great.
I gotta jump on a boat.
I hope they do Scarecrow, and I hope they do Ra's al Ghul. They got Bane coming out. I'm gonna get that. Not getting Anne Hathaway Catwoman. That's an easy pass, but
sexist.
Yeah, sexist.
Sexist
Jimmy. That's what they call him.
Listen, as soon as they put out my darling, my precious Michelle Pfeiffer, then we'll talk.
Halle Berry or bust?
That's no Storm. That's Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. But yeah, that artisan edition of this, that bitch is waitlisted. So for people who want that, get in line like me. And hope some sorry sap cancels theirs.
Well, this one will set you back $385. Take with a $38.50 deposit, December of 2024. Ray Phoenix versus Commander.
Oh, we already know who's winning this match.
Yeah.
Should I say who's losing? Because spoiler, it's Commander. Because he just stay losing.
Yeah.
All right, we got Hot Toys. They're doing. I guess they're just doing. I think this is a re-release of the Trooper. Maybe he's differently painted, but they're doing him with the dewback.
Well, actually, there's two versions of dewback on here, and you can get the Stormtrooper separately, or the Doom. There's two versions of the Doomback. But this is the all it encompass right here, though.
Yeah. It looks good. I think if you were gonna be paying $700+ for this, and that's like average for these type of large sets with vehicle type characters, I think the legs would need to move, because the two versions, they have slightly different position of legs, but the actual articulation is barely existent. And I know why they did it like this, so you can hide the seams.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with seams if you're telling me that the whole thing can be articulated and move.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
But it looks great. I like the Sand Trooper. He looks great. Very pretty.
It's pretty. Stormtrooper looks good. The same fashion of the helmet we looked at earlier as well.
Yep. Sand Trooper. Make the space, ladies and gentlemen, because you're going to need at least 3 of these.
I mean, it is an army builder.
Mm-hmm. You can't just get one. Oh, you see? Told you.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yep. There you go. And you're going to need to buy the different do-back variants. So,
different dewbacks. Open
so
mouth,
you know,
closed mouth.
sell whatever organs you think you can live without. I got a few I don't need. And,
I need all my.
you know,
I need all my organs.
I don't need all my organs.
I only
You know,
need one organ, baby.
Hey
you
now.
listen, Mister. I think Haya Toys is $600. Take it easy.
Hey now. Motherfucker thought that shit was $600.
Yeah, I did.
Here, I think you.
Why
I
is
think
it
you
so
know what I want you to.
expensive?
Why is it so expensive, bro?
Gojira,
Hey,
get to
precisely.
work. You know what I want.
Why is it so expensive? Why is it $600?
The do back.
Do back.
Do back.
Give me my back. It has dew on it.
Give me
Ew,
the
that's
do.
not
Give me
good.
the back. Give me back. My do back.
I will not be getting this though.
Me neither.
No, thank you.
715 with a $1.43 deposit.
Know
In
who
case you change your
probably-
mind. In
Know
case
who
you change your
probably is? You know who probably is getting this?
Who?
AD.
Oh, definitely.
You
Man,
think you gonna buy a do back?
hell yeah, he's gonna. Yeah,
For
he
sure
gets
he's
all.
gonna get it.
He's got to get at least 5.
Yeah.
Good luck on that.
Shout out to AD real quick.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's great.
Big ups to that. December of 2024 for the do back. Who really price Candy Man? You see it.
Cool.
So this comes from
Yeah.
PCS Collectibles. Who's gonna get the Candy Man?
This a statue?
Of course
Yeah.
it is. So I've really priced. What do you think?
Oh yeah, okay.
Get with the program, dude.
I like
Come
the
on.
stand-up bloody skulls. That's pretty cool. And then the chest,
Feet firmly planted,
the
too.
rib cage. Oh, you got the bees in the mouth. No.
Did you guys know that he had it in his contract? Like every time he got stung by a bee, they had to pay him $1,000.
Yeah, I read about that.
Nice.
He got a pretty good check out of that.
But yeah, I don't like this movie, so good.
Really? Not a Candyman
Candyman?
fan, huh?
I like the first one. I don't like Farewell to the Flash.
Farewell to the Flesh.
Yeah, this is specifically based off of second Candyman movie.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the first for a sec there.
The first one is fucking great, but I don't like that second or third one very much. The second one is watchable, although not good. That third one is a train wreck.
Well, you see the price.
Like he's trying to like bang his niece or some shit.
What?
Fuck.
Well,
That came out of nowhere, man.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
well, exactly.
let's move on. You see the
That's
price.
the that's the plot of the third Candyman movie.
You see the down payment, and yeah.
It's like some.
Overly priced Gandor.
That was good. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, this looks cool. I'm not really a statue guy, but this looks cool.
It's a big bird.
Real quick, I forget this. I want to talk about something else. See those? Did you see those like McFarlane product listings?
No. What does he have going on?
So I guess you know how he has that like dragons line where he's just making like dragons, but they're almost like statues.
Yeah.
I guess the listings revealed that he's gonna be doing Smog from The Hobbit and the Hungarian Horntail from Harry Potter.
Okay, that's pretty
And
cool.
I'm here for both of those. Like if he kind of pivots with that dragons line and starts giving us like different like dragons from like pop culture, I'd be I'd be all for that, man.
Uh, didn't he already do like a Skyrim dragon too? Or was that somebody else?
I think he did, but I think it was like a little one.
Yeah. I want them. If he did do that, I want him to upscale that. That's
Same,
something I'd be interested in. That's
same.
cool. Branching out a little bit.
Yeah.
Whenever it's not Batman, it's good.
And also, I'm gonna be buying the shit out of this. But for the from DC Multiverse, he's making Captain Carrot.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Son, I'm about to buy the shit out of a Captain Carrot.
But how many will you get?
5, easy.
That's it. I was about to say you need 5. Fuck it, make it
Yeah, I don't
10.
know. It's cool. Like it's cool. I don't really fuck with statues, but it's nice.
It's a big bird. He looks good. He's got a little like the Make a Wish Foundation version of Moon Knight on the top, and that's it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd buy the Smog and I'd buy the Horntail. I'd definitely buy both of those.
Yeah. I want him to do more vehicles. Like we have the Dark Knight stuff. I want him to put out a Tumblr like he did for the the 60s TV series.
Fuck that third Candyman movie. I fucking hate that movie so much.
I kind of want to watch it now.
It's not very good. Did you see the new one, like the requel?
No, I heard it wasn't that too bad though.
Oh, son, it's so good.
Yeah. I mean, Tony Todd came back, right?
Only for like a cameo.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, McFarlane, Captain Carrot. I'm hyped for that. Hopefully he kind of scales it down a little bit. Like I don't want a giant Captain Carrot, you know. I want him to be like proportioned.
No, I want like a commander class Captain Carrot.
Oh my god, you fucking wild man.
Sold out, so you'll save some money.
Oh, that's too bad.
And just the normal version of the Stay Puff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is probably the one I'd get if I'm being honest. You know, like I'd probably this is probably the one I'd get just to save the $20. I don't need him to have like Like he's Stay Puffed. I don't need him to have all kinds of like swappable parts, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Then again, it's only like $20, so maybe I would get the more expensive one.
I think it's worth the $20 to get all those other head sculpts. Personally, like they're really cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of Arbery, look at the ref. That'll do it for figments, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn, Ray Phoenix kicked out of his damn finisher too. That's how you know Commander not winning this match.
Commander Carrot.
So I was thinking, I think we can jump into topics before we talk about Adam Eve. But Jimmy, since you came up with it, you wanna start us off?
I came up with it.
I thought it was, or you or Matt, or the Matt one maybe good.
I'll take this one.
Yeah, I forgot.
Friends. It's all good.
It was about figures that need a reboot.
So basically, So basically, the question I'm proposing: what are some figures that you guys have that you think, this is good, but it could be better? What are some figures that you think are desperate for an upgrade, or more or less like characters that you think like, man, it's time such and such company dust this character off and kind of take another crack at it.
I got one. It's left field. You guys might disagree, but I don't think they remade him. Remember the Marvel Legends Agent Venom?
Yeah.
I didn't like that figure very much.
Oh, that figure was not good at all.
Yeah, he needs a remake. He had gummy joints. He just wasn't very posable. He was falling over. I didn't like the tentacle parts.
No, and the tendrils, they didn't hold the guns very well.
Yeah, it was just bad. So he needs a remake. Like just put him on a retro card or something, remake him. But
Yeah, I think that character is old enough that you could put him on a retro card.
yeah,
Yeah. If there's one, I could think of a couple, but I think one that I really think, and I'll go back to Hasbro, but bro, a different line from Hasbro, and I'm gonna say take it to some Transformers, and I think a lot of those like Combiner Wars, from Combiner Wars to Titans Return, a lot of those characters they made, like, you need to kind of revisit. Six Shot, arguably front of the list.
yep.
That Titans Return Six Shot wasn't good. Like, I think it was good at the time.
You're right. It was. I remember getting it, and I thought it was great. And then you return to it now because I still have it. And
Too, I still have it.
Yeah, it's outdated. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see what they could do. Especially like now, like I wouldn't mind seeing them upscale a little bit. Maybe do
Yep.
like a command class.
Yeah.
I remember the kind of the crux of this conversation started because we were talking about how kind of lackluster Avalanche is.
Yeah, like Avalanche is another one where it's kind of unfortunate because we waited so long to get an Avalanche, and then we finally got it, and it was just, I figure it was just I don't know if I would quite say it was disappointing, but certainly underwhelming.
Yeah, because I just picked them up and I'm like, damn, this thing looks sad, but it's like I need him to finish the Brotherhood.
Yeah, that's the sad part, is like Avalanche is a character that we need it's a character that we've been kind of waiting for a long time. It's a character that people have been kind of asking for to get such a lame version. Like it felt like they didn't kind of put any love into that figure. It felt like they were just tired of people asking for Avalanche over and over again. So they just decided to reluctantly make one, but they didn't put any love into it, and I think it really shows.
You hate to see it sometimes, man.
Yeah, I think Avalanche definitely. I think Avalanche definitely needs another. He needs to take a. They need to take another look at him.
Yeah, like where's the '90s version of him?
Yeah.
Where's from the animated cartoon version of him?
Yeah. See, like that's the version we should have just got. That's probably the version they could have just made.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, just make that version. Hell, even the card he comes on is not even the same as the figure you get. That should tell you something right there.
Yeah.
It's not even the same, like, animation on the card. It's different. It's actually the version you probably want.
Yeah. I think too, like another thing I really want them to do is we need all the combiners over again. Like every single combiner that was a part of Combiner Wars outside of like Devastator, you need to remake. Like, I want Superion, I want a new Superion, I want a new Bruticus, I want a new Defensor.
Moving to a different company. We've been saying this for years already, but I think it's time NECA remakes the endoskeleton.
Yes.
Yeah, that's outdated. It's falling apart, literally. So
Yeah. We've been long overdue for a new endoskeleton. I want an ultimate endoskeleton.
Wait, QT
yeah,
Marshall?
make it an
QT Marshall wants
ultimate.
some gold in AAA?
Huh?
I said QT Marshall wants some gold in AAA?
Yeah, he won the Latin American championship.
Go Jira. uh,
What happened to Private Party?
Our queen is injured.
oh, I'm gonna send you guys something.
Right?
A couple other things I can see could definitely get like a redo. Like I said, I want a lot of more classic characters in the Marvel Legends line. No, like I know the MCU is something they push hard,
That's
but
good.
they need to adopt more fucking just classic comic book characters.
No doubt about it.
Like that,
That's what happened.
the MCU is niche, man. Because like I said, half of these MCU figures you end up finding in discount stores because no one buys them.
Yeah.
Like
Agreed.
just seeing like what happened with the last few, like the Shang-Chi and the Eternal waves, and you'll see that it's like, look here, as much as Hasbro wants to believe it, like that MCU market of Marvel Legends is smaller than you think, man. Sure, there's people out there that'll collect MCU, but there's a lot more people that'll collect just classic comic.
Yeah, like it's kind of crazy to me that we have a complete MCU Eternals. We don't have any comic Eternals.
Yeah. So it's like one of those type of things where it's like, I know y'all are trying to capitalize on your movie properties, but it's like not all of that's gonna fly off the shelves like you think. Yeah, sure, there'll be those few people who are into it and they'll go in, but that's a very small market compared to the ones who, the people that actually went in on that Galactus type situation. That's your audience.
Yeah, agreed. That's your main audience.
Cause I mean, look back at like fucking when what that shit, what was it? I was just about to say it. Like when they dropped the Hellfire Club, that shit came quick. If you didn't get on it, you missing out. Cause it's like, we know that it'll probably be a long fucking time before we see a complete comic book accurate Hellfire Club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, because because people want the comic book accurate shit. That's why those packs like the fucking Alpha Flight 5-pack and shit like those things sell out, because it's like, boom, I'm getting all the characters I need to fill out a team. I'm getting all the comic book character designs. You can't ask for more. You ain't got to sit there and be hunting shit down. That's why those shits sell out. But shit, if you want to sit there and go, oh, I need to find me an MCU Captain America, pick one. They're still available.
Yeah.
Pick
Yeah,
one.
you have multiple options at this point.
You know what I'm saying? Pick one. But like, if you trying to find like a certain character, but like or something as odd as a cloak and dagger, good luck finding them.
Yeah. Yeah, again, Cloak and Dagger, like they were released and then they came and went very quick, and then now they go for big bucks on the aftermarket.
Yeah, because it's like, there's probably not you probably won't see another Marvel Legends of them again. So it's like, all right, this is it right here.
Hopefully they
take
retro
chances.
card them.
What, Cloak and Dagger?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if they do, they do. That's cool. Listen, like I said, I got them when they was first out, so and it took me a minute just to find Cloak, because he, like I said, he was the hardest one to find out there in the streets.
Yeah, me too. I got them when they came out, but for people that are getting into the line late, hopefully they get a chance. I agree though. Like the comic collectors are like the bread and butter. Marvel Legends line.
Like this pack right here. Look at this. I'm surprised this thing ain't sold out. I gotta actually pick this up myself, because I need the Strife and I need Random here. The rest I don't really need, but like the Strife, I'll pay the $125 to just get these two right here.
Yeah, this is a nice pack.
You know what I'm saying? I still need to pick up Blob. I'm still on the fence if I want to get X-Men in a special team uniforms.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence about that one. Because it's like, I already got the team proper, but I wouldn't mind a Banshee, but I kind of would rather get him in his green outfit, though.
Same. Yeah, that's another figure. We're long overdue for another Banshee in that green outfit.
Because I feel if I buy him in the team's uniform, then I got to get the other people in the team uniform.
Yeah.
And it's not like I couldn't build them, because I have an extra Cyclops. And I think I have an extra Jean. I might have an extra Jean. So yeah, I'd have me a whole special team with the dope outfit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I want to go in on that.
I think there was a retro card Wolverine that kind of matched them as well.
There is. I saw him at GameStop yesterday when I picked up the Thor 2-pack.
Yeah.
And I was kind of tempted to grab them, but I was like, nope. Then I know if I do, I'm gonna automatically have to get the rest of those just to build that little team.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Avalanche is just sad, though. It really is.
Yeah.
And it don't even come with anything. I mean, sure, 2 fucking fists, but I don't know, man. I just feel like they definitely kind of phoned him in a bit.
Yeah, like I said, it feels just kind of like, well, people have been asking for Avalanche, so I guess we gotta make it. It feels like they didn't, like they didn't actually want to make it. You know?
Yeah, it's a little disappointing. It really is. But like
It
I
is.
said,
It very much is.
I needed him to finish up the team, so he had to get got. So like I passed on this female Banshee because I'm like, I don't really need female Banshee. I need man Banshee.
Manchi.
I need Manchi.
Munchies?
Not Munches.
Munchie the Banshee, I know.
But like I said, I would say other figures that could probably get a redo. As far as like Transformers are concerned, I don't know, because they have stepped up the quality of Transformers, because it's really hard to sit there and go, they could do a better one. We're kind of in that bit of a renaissance where we're getting the better ones.
Yeah.
See, look, we already got a female Shield agent, so you already got one. Well, technically it's Quake, but still, it's a Shield agent.
Yeah, but you pop any female head on that body, and now you got a generic Shield agent.
Mm-hmm.
True.
That you do.
You can even pop my head on it.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. I forgot. If I did want to finish it up, I could pick this dude up.
Yeah.
But I don't really want this 5-pack, though.
You already have Omega Red?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough 5-pack. Because if you already have Omega Red,
like just to get one dude to add with the Hellfire Club.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe one day. I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
You need shirtless Wolverine.
I already got a shirtless Wolverine already.
I'll take all the shirtless Wolverines.
Like the Calypso, I think is pretty cool, but
yeah, but like shit like this, these figures, no one buys these. MCU is not as profitable as Hasbro thinks.
No, it is not.
I mean, it used to be at first, and then it started to go down.
No, like I wouldn't mind seeing them do a Falcon, but the Captain Falcon, but not MCU from the comics. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah. You'll get Anthony Mackie.
I don't want Anthony Mackie.
You're gonna get it.
Nobody wants Anthony Mackie.
Not even Anthony Mackie wants Anthony Mackie.
That's why I never picked up Chris Hemsworth Thor. I'm like, I don't want to. All of these Eternal. Look at it. $10. $10. $9. They're trying to give these away right now. There's literally you go to most discount stores like a Ollie's or something. There's boxes of these. Boxes. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I got these when that movie first came out. I got these, and even then they were like discounted, and they're still discounted.
Yeah.
But it's just like, dude, like enough of the ease up on the MCU and focus on comic book stuff.
Listen, you've convinced me they need to remake the Eternals figures.
Well, they need to make them in the comic style.
No, they want you to buy the Game of Thrones actors, man.
I don't want the Game of Thrones actors.
You're gonna get the Game of Thrones actors.
No, I'm not.
Just like you're gonna get Anthony Mackie.
I don't even have one Anthony Mackie.
You're about to have several.
You better be paying for them and shipping them to my home, because that's the only way they're gonna end up here. And even then, they might not even get sent through the threshold.
I'll ship them and you'll pay for them. That's the deal.
You pay for shit. I'm gonna send you a whole pack of Quan Chi figures with no Build-A-Figure pieces.
Hey, that's mean. I thought we're friends. I'm new here. You're being mean, bully.
I'm gonna send you a bunch of Iron Mans you already own.
Fuck yeah, do it.
But they're all
You
gonna
fell into my trap.
But they're all gonna be missing the head sculpt.
That's not right.
They're all gonna be.
If you
I'm gonna send you a box full of Iron Hearts.
I'm gonna burn those.
You're gonna get this one and the movie version.
Oh no.
I'm gonna coat them in vibranium so you can't destroy them.
That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Bullying the new guy.
I'm not bully. I am
You're man hating me.
I hate men.
Okay. Don't know what to say.
Know what you say? Absolutely nothing.
Oh damn, they still have that Old Man Logan and Hawkeye pack?
Yeah, like MCU stuff ain't hard to come by. Like it's not something that like sells like that. I'm surprised they still have some of these like Age of Apocalypse stuff. I'm surprised they still have those, but it's like MCU stuff just doesn't sell, man. Ooh, okay.
Like I said, it MCU stuff used to be popular. There was a time where you didn't see a whole lot of them at the store because, MCU was hot at the time. But now that you get like 5 movies a year and all these TV shows and nobody cares anymore, there's too much. And add to that, they're not very good anymore. So people stop caring, man. People stop caring.
But better yet, here's the real thing. We could get a redo a lot of this McFarlane stuff.
Good luck with that.
A lot of this McFarlane jargon here.
Here, he'll meet you halfway and redo all the Batmans, okay?
Yeah, you know what? That's not even funny because he probably would.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sorry, you didn't like what I did? Okay, I'll make Batman cooler.
You want a bigger cape? You want holes in it?
Oh,
I can
know
do
what
that.
It is. I didn't give him side eye. I'll give him side eye.
No fist this time.
No fist. all karate chopping hands.
And booby grabbing hands.
Oh, and Frost, if you still here in the chat, they got like an Arkham Joker here. It's got the blood on the face, but you get an Arkham Joker.
Yeah.
No gun, because you can't have guns no more, so you get swords. Swords.
And a dagger. I'm
surprised that I got in when I did, because before that, he was giving people guns, and then all of a sudden, there was no more guns.
Yeah, Warner Brothers, they don't like that.
Yeah.
So all of my guys got guns. Bunch of side eye. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna give him more side eye.
Yeah, Warner Brothers put a pretty hard stop to that.
I'm gonna give you bows with no arrows.
I keep forgetting that's real.
You
Isn't
get
that sad?
bows with no arrows. You just a weaponless hoe. He couldn't even paint the bow. He couldn't even paint the bow or be bothered to paint the arrow, son. Like I know we shit on Hasbro, but they at least did that for Hawkeye.
Yeah, they do.
They at least did that to separate the quiver from the arrows to the bow.
Yeah.
Oh, how McFarlane has changed.
Excuse me. I think I'm a bit harder on Hasbro because like I expect more from them because I know they could do better. Like McFarlane just started putting articulation on his figures,
Yeah.
so I don't expect anything from McFarlane.
Well, that Joker does come with swords, but the original Arkham one, he came with a gun. He came with a gun.
Man, I still miss that original DCU line, DC Universe.
Yeah.
Like nothing has come even close to beating that.
Does he
No.
get
I don't know how you guys feel about it,
Did he
but
get an arrow?
I agree.
like nothing even close. Like every single thing that came out of that line
No
was
arrow.
like classic comic book. Like ripped off the fucking page.
I know the Mattel figures, like the multiverse Mattel figures. I know they weren't necessarily the best, but I liked what they were doing too. You know, it's just I find with McFarlane, like he's too. He doesn't do enough, kind of like classic characters, and then when he does, them all exclusive, so they're hard to get.
Yeah, and like he has a hard on for fucking New 52 because everybody looks like Spawn in those comics in that run. I mean,
Yeah,
you know, so
like that bloody Arkham Joker with the swords, like that's something that should be exclusive, not a Doomsday. Like, come on, you know,
Yeah.
like who's not a Doomsday, or not like Steel, or not Captain Atom, like figures that people want, like, you know, like the exclusives, like this Black Martian Manhunter, something that could just be like that should be a Target exclusive. A classic comic Martian Manhunter should not be exclusive.
No. It shouldn't be. But
He's doing himself a disservice. He really is.
And everything's just so hit or miss. Like look at these Nolan trilogy figures. Like most of them were just not very good. Like that Bane was so bad.
yeah, I heard it wasn't that good.
It was so bad.
Of course, these are all sold out. But yeah, I mean, I always say there's a lot of figures out there that could definitely use some more retouching.
Yeah.
But like I said, for Transformers, at least, like I said, as far as like recent stuff, everything's pretty decent.
Yeah, like, and the Titans Return Overlord, I think was pretty good.
Yep.
I think that figure was pretty good. That's why the one that kind of comes to mind is the Six Shot. I think we for sure need a better Six Shot.
Well, see, those right there, that one with the, hold on, where is Titans Return? By the way, she'll like it too. Where's Titans Return? Do they still have it on here? Let's see. Not him. Oh, you go. Oh, they just repacking a bunch of garbage. See, we don't got to worry about Galvatron because we got a better Galvatron now. So that's all.
Thank God.
That's all.
Yeah, thank God.
But
That's a
to be safe,
blessing.
just to be safe, I keep my Titans Return Galvatron in a glass case to preserve its beauty.
Yeah, well, once we got to like Siege, like they stepped up their game with Transformers. So there's not too many Transformers where I could go, oh man, can't you make a better one? They kind of already did.
I think even Power of the Primes. There was like a noticeable improvement from Power of the Primes to Titans Return. But yeah, like I agree. Like once we got to Siege, that's when they really stepped up the quality. So anything after Siege, I think is fine. But on new combiners, like I said, like this new Menasor that we got is good. Like I want them to go back because all those combiners that they did were just shitty. Like go back and like I said, we need a new Superion, we need a new Bruticus, Fensor, Computron, Victorion.
See, like
everything.
With combiners, I need consistency with my scale because right now, my Devastator is going to be like 2 times bigger than my Menasor. Like that's been bothering me, man. I honestly, at this point, I might get third party for some of these.
Real quick, I meant to talk about this. This Robo Dinobot, this Grimlock here. It's it's $1,500. So overly priced Grimlock, but it does transform on its own. Does all that fun stuff, just like the Robot Prime did that we had recently. But it's just like, dude, 1,500?
That's what they want.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot.
How big is this though?
It's not that big. In fact, it's about the same size as that Robo Prime. A little bit smaller, actually.
Oh shit.
But it does everything that the Prime does. It moves, walks, talks, transforms on its own, everything.
Yeah, it looks better than the Masterpiece though.
It's pretty much fashioned off of the Masterpiece one, because that's what the Masterpiece one looked like.
Yeah, this one's more cartoony though, a little bit.
Yeah,
like fatter. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need 15. I don't need to. I like to transform my Transformers. I don't need them to do it for me.
Especially not for that price.
Exactly.
Yeah, 15 Hondo, like, whoo, that's an investment, baby. Like, I've seen videos of it, like, transforming and all that. It's just like, dude, that's still a hefty price right there.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I look at it like it doesn't scale with anything I have. Like the novelty's only good if you're playing with it all the time. Well, I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that's got that kind of money to drop. So,
of course I know him. He's me.
You gonna buy 3 of them?
Whoa, what a flex!
It says limit 5 per customer, so I'm getting 5.
Oh yeah, right. That's what I'm talking about. Go all out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not getting you guys one.
What?
Oh.
Why?
Because it's my first day here and I'm getting bullied.
Forget you then. I'll just come over and take it from you.
You don't know where I live.
I'll find it. I'll leave
How
out.
will you
I'll leave out a
feel?
trail of candy corn and just get you somewhere.
Get me somewhere?
You live at 523.
Candy corn lane.
Anybody could live there.
Nah, you live there though. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go to where you live, and I'm just gonna pour out a pile of candy corn with under a box with the held up by a stick and a rope. I'm gonna catch you like James Woods.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Jimmy's gonna be like, candy corn, so waxy. So I can make a candle with it. So much wax. But and then I'm gonna like pull a string and be like, gotcha, bitch. I mean, again, this is cool. I mean, this is like there's a bumblebee that's walking and around. It doesn't transform. We got the transforming Prime. Now we got the robot Grimlock. I mean, it's cool. I'm not paying that price. Especially since I got a fans toy, Grimlock, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
But big ups to them for that. I think we gotta move on to our review. I forget when this actually came out, and that is Invisible
it was
Adam
a little
Eve.
bit ago.
I liked it actually. It was cool. Like I said, it was a good watch. And like I said, it kind of gave you everything you needed in just like in a small shot. Like I said, it was a one shot. You know, it gave you an origin story without having to like add other filler or like add this as an episode. Like, put it like this: they gave you a filler episode without giving you a filler episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of watching season 2 and you would get this episode, we don't get it because they just released it as a one shot. So there's no need to like try to cram this in between a regular season. Just ties you over, let you know we didn't forget about you. You know. Like, I know you've been waiting, but here's a little something that we pumped out. So, you know, just to kind of not keep us fresh in your mind, but also let you know that we hear you, we working on it. So here's a little something, you know, just to get you over the hump. And I think it was cool. Like I said, we get Adam Eve's origin, like where she came from, how she got her powers. And, you know, then when she discovered that she had powers and everything like that. So it was cool. Now, was it like crazy violent or anything as you would expect from a regular Invincible? Not really, no. I honestly feel like they kind of toned some of it back. Like they didn't, like there were certain parts where like someone gets shot, but you don't really see them get shot. Like how Invincible was like, they didn't give a fuck. They just showing you all kind of gore or whatever. Like this one kind of dialed it back a little bit. Like it wasn't an overly like kind of like violent, show. Like it had action, but it wasn't like gory as you would expect from what you've seen from Invincible season 1. But I also feel like it didn't have to be all bloody and gory, to be honest, because I don't think it needed all that either. Because it's just like it's a young girl discovering, that she has powers and learning to use her powers, but then finding out that there's more to her because she was, created to have those powers. Yeah. Like, I would say the goriest, even if you want to call it that, part of the whole show is when she kind of gets in the fight with the other test subjects that weren't successful as she was, and they were kind of like falling apart because they couldn't like keep themselves together. And that's probably the most goriest part, but it wasn't even gory in the sense of like, oh, with a lot of blood and guts type shit. It was just like people turning into actual goo. So like even now, like I said, they kind of toned it down. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think it needed to be that, bloody. Like, yeah, sure, Adam Eve got beat up and she was all bloody and shit, but even then, like I said, it wasn't like as brutal as you would expect from Invincible. But like I said, I don't think it was necessary for it to be as brutal because of the tone. But all in all, like I said, it was a good show. Like I said, good little one shot. It definitely did this. It as a fan who is waiting for season 2, it definitely tided me over. Yeah, that's what's up. Plus, I also appreciate that they give you a kind of like, hey, here's what was happening with Invincible while Eve was out here doing her thing. Because in the show, we do get to see Omni Man for a brief moment because he was fighting with the Guardians and shit. And like I said, we get to see Omni Man, but this is but like I said, since all of this kind of takes place before Invincible, and if you saw season 1, you have all that information of what's gonna go down. It gives you kind of a different perspective when you watch it, because when they get to the part when you're talking about what was Grayson doing, and Grayson's over there coming up with gimmicks of what kind of superhero he want to be, and he hasn't gotten his powers yet. And then like Omni Man's talking to his wife, and it's like, yeah, it'll happen. And then like it just kind of stares at Omni Man, and his face is like he's getting pissed the fuck off. And it's like, if you never saw season 1, you wouldn't really know why, but because we have, it's like we know why, because the whole Veltramite plan. So he's sitting there like, and it just sticks on his face as he just sitting there getting angry and shit that, fuck, why isn't my son fucking got my powers yet so we can fucking wreck shop? you know? So it was kind of cool to add there at the end. So like I said, I digged it. It definitely tied me over to like, all right, man, I look forward to season 2. Anything else anybody want to add before we because we almost at that time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's same animation you got from Invincible. And like I said, the same action, good pacing. Like I said, they got a lot of information out there telling the origin story without like dragging anything down. Everything kind of moved at a steady pace. So, like, you get a better understanding of like why Adam Eve treats her parents the way she did in season 1. You know what I mean? So, like I said, you get all these kind of backstories that now come season 2 we don't need a filler episode telling us about Adam Eve because we already got it. We got the one shot. But yeah, good show. Highly recommend it. Out of a 5, I'll give it a 3.5. It was good. Like I said, it didn't do nothing spectacular, but like I said, for something that is kind of in the world of Invincible, it like I said, it served its purpose to just kind of give you something to tide you over until season 2 comes about. Which I would imagine that since they dropped it when they did, season 2 shouldn't then be that far off then. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know sometime this year, but sometime this year is we almost sitting there. We're at that point where we're about to fall back in the fall. So like I said, sometime soon is like sometime soon. Like, yeah, before, I would say probably October, November, maybe. Gojira said November. So yeah. And who knows? We could get another one shot before then. We don't know. They could drop another little season 2 one shot before that time comes about. Just to kind of get you, just to kind of remind you that we still here. Don't give up on them Prime subscriptions yet. Yeah. Well, I mean, the series itself, they got a lot to adapt to, and but it'll be good. But I think with that, we're gonna call it for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Want to appreciate everybody joining us here tonight, taking a little bit out of your Friday night to come hang out with us, talk some toys, talk some other shit, wrestling and all that fun stuff. Like, subscribe, you smart people, you know what to do. And again, if you're into wrestling, Matt and myself will be back here on Clickbait Wrestling channel to talk all things professional wrestling or sports entertainment, if that's what you're into. So you definitely want to come check us out with that. And yeah, we'll see you back here next week for more fun and adventure. Till then, y'all have a good night. See y'all tomorrow for Clickbait. And remember to always kick out. Thick boys out.
not trying, but making sure that everyone can stay. You are me, can't depend on, no one else can do it right. I'm someone you can rely on, cause we're not giving up with how to fight. You gotta work it out, think about it. Work it out, talk about it. Work it out, make it happen. Let's work it out. You've got to make it real. You got to make it real. You've got to make it real. You got to make it real. Real. Work it out, think about it. Work it out, talk about it. Work it out, make it happen. Let's work it out. You got to make it real. You got to make it real. Got to make it real. You got to make it real. Real. You got to work it out, think about it. Work it out.